What's up YouTube, it's your boy FootyVision back with another banger video, and today I've got a great question. What if prime Gary Ablett was on the current Gold Coast Suns? The current Gold Coast Suns are in the top 4 right now and competing maybe with a chance at winning a flag. But what if they had prime Gary Ablett on that team? Could they win a flag? Alright boys, so we're on the Gold Coast Suns roster right now. I've put Gary Ablett into the game, so we just gotta find him. Alright, there's Gary Ablett Junior, the prime. Okay, so if I have him selected, he is now part of the Suns, I believe. Bro, is he gonna show at the bottom? Bro, there's no way this shit's broken. No, there it is. So he's 94 overall, which I think is fair. I think in AFL Live 1 or 2, he was like 99 overall. But that was like peak. So it's like, it's the end of his prime, but it's still prime Gary Ablett. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into management career and we're going to sim a full season and see how the Suns do and if they win the grand final. Alright boys, so these are all the settings for the season. So we're going hardest for the top 3. Salary cap enforced, 10-minute quarters, custom licensing content is on obviously, and we won't show the votes. And then we're going to select the Gold Coast Suns. We're going to take off those two. And then it goes on about the salary like it always does in this game. And we're going to go for winning the premiership. We're trying to make Flag Suns a real reality. Alright, so we're in the game now. And I'm going to sim to the end of the season. And we're going to see if I can win the flag with Gold Coast just by simming. Alright boys, so we've made it to the last game of the season. Top 4 on the line with the game against Port Adelaide. And we'll sim that game, and we get the win, securing top 4 for the Gold Coast Suns for the first time in their history. Pretty sensational, but we move. Okay, so we got Fremantle in the first round of finals, boys. So, let's see if we can get the win against the Freo Dockers. And we get it! We win the first round! By the way, boys, we will be checking all of Gary Ablett's stats once the finals are over. I just wanted to mention that. So we get the free bye week, and now we're playing against Sydney. Can we get the win? And we lose. So the answer is the Gold Coast Suns can only make the prelim final if they had Gary Ablett Senior on their current lineup, apparently. Which seems crazy because they're on a track right now to do better than that IRL. We'll sim just to the Brown though, and all that. So as far as Gold Coast, Matt Rao was up there. Walter was up there. There's no Gary Ablett anywhere. That's crazy actually. What the hell? There's no Gary Ablett? As far as Rising Star, Gary Ablett obviously can't go on that because he's played many years. All Australian, no Gary Ablett. Bro, he must have played a stinker season. We'll go to stats. No, we'll go roster because I think he's been created as like a new player, so he won't already have any pre-existing games on him, so we can see the exact stats. So he only managed 11 matches. I guess that comes with being older because technically he's brought out of retirement. Also, that looks nothing like him, boys, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, he's been brought out of retirement, so he's a bit older, so he's probably struggling with like injuries and stuff. But yeah, so there are all these stats, and then that's what he managed to get. 11 goals in 11 games. It's not too bad. 355 disposals in 11 games. That's not too bad either. Overall, in the games he played, he wasn't too bad. But yeah. So yeah, Gold Coast weren't able to perform. And as you guys can see also back there, he was fully healthy for the finals. Yeah, I might have... I didn't show it. Yeah, so he was available. So he played in all the finals. So, yeah, you can't blame on injuries or anything the Gold Coast didn't win. But yeah, so that's what happens. Gold Coast finished in 4th. And we'll see if they can do better IRL. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. We're coming back with more bangers.